Both lawmakers and pro athletes are speaking out to support trans kids seeking to compete in school sports, right? So recently, the advocacy organization Athlete Ally released a separate open letter that opposes federal bill HR 734, a.k.a. the Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act of 2023. The letter expresses concerns about the potential impact of the bill, not just on trans and intersex youth, but also on cis girls. Among those who have signed the letter are women's soccer star Megan Rapinoe, trans runner CeCé Telfer, and trans runner Chris Mosier. It is refreshing to see LGBTQ plus athletes standing in support of the community. Rapinoe and others stand up for trans youth. What are we all talking about?
How awesome them to use their fame, their voice for something so positive. But just when I think about people getting involved in kids' sports like this, they have no need to be involved. But if you just kind of take it further, so let's say that this ban goes through, how are you checking? What are we going to just do? Little lifts of the skirt? Are you going to have to do a little locker room stop? So, I mean, all of this is supposed to protect kids, but we are potentially opening them all up to have their genitals verified.
That wouldn't
before
go that
they go
far. I mean, I guess I'm not even. Listen, I don't even know anymore. Okay, like in my mind, I'm like, wow, how could it go to that?
But I think that is this far. If that ban goes through, how is that ban enforced? You can't use medical paperwork. There's too much privacy around that.
Too many HIPAA laws and stuff like that. I mean,
I don't think that's that far out there of an idea.
And it's scary how that attacks me that way, because I'm just automatically like, what? How can we put our kids through that? But these are these awful people that are putting our kids through that. And if you look at any kind of science, Mark, there's scientific facts now that you can go and look for that shows that trans kids, it's not affecting cis girls playing sports. It's not.
It's not. And I think anybody who is really an athlete, I wrestled.
I bet you did.
I was terrible at it. I lost all the time.
Because it was like, Mr. Mark, stop holding on to the guy. Stop, pinned. You have to let go. Or I'm pinned. You're not supposed to be like that on your back with your legs up.
Mr. Pettit, kissing is not a regulation move. Oh shit. But no, seriously, when you play sports, you want to win by beating the best. You don't want to go up against a team that is so much lower ranked than you that victory doesn't mean anything. So why would you not want to compete against everybody available in that sport? I think people who really care about sports want it inclusive. Well,
and I love Rapinoe. I mean, like ever since the soccer team went to the Olympics, and just her and her beautiful partner, and like her just making a lesbian couple just commonality as it is, okay, as it should be, and using her platform to scream for other athletes. I mean, it's so important. Her and also CeCé. I mean, like anybody who allows their name to be attached to something like this. Thank you, because we need more of this.
Yeah, just because something isn't usual doesn't mean that it's not normal.
Yeah.
A lesbian in sports is normal. Gay kids in sports, trans kids, and it's all normal. We're just different varieties.
We're just trying to be just like everyone else, which we are. We should be allowed to, especially our children. So kudos again to Rapinoe and CeCé for just making that extra effort to make sure that people know that we're just like everybody else. We just want to play sports, okay? We want to get those kids' eyes off those iPads and off all the TVs and stuff like that, and get them outside moving around. And that's so much better for their health, for their well-being, for their soul and their spirit.
Yeah, and them seeing adult stars do this, I think also gives them the vocabulary to speak their mind, the confidence to be able to say that, it's not just me that feels this way. This is an adult justified opinion. So yeah, we need more sports stars like that.
So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the Faye What Show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ plus media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the Faye What Show. Get the week started with me.